If you post images online, they will almost certainly be stolen at some point in time. It's just a fact of being on the internet. So, how can you quickly and easily find these infringements? Well, it's actually much simpler than you might think. Hey guys, Craig McCormick here from DestructivePixels.com, where I share with you the tools, tips, tricks, and techniques that I've learned so you can get back out there and shoot better images faster. Now, as I said in the intro, if you post images online nowadays, there is a pretty reasonable chance that they will be stolen and used without your permission. And unless you have them under some sort of Creative Commons or public license, if someone is using your image without your permission, that is a copyright infringement. Now, not every infringement is done with malicious intent. In fact, it's often done unknowingly of the laws that are designed to protect creative people and the creative industry. And this stems from a lot of different things, mostly from the internet. People assume that because it's online, it's free to use. Now, we've seen this problem propagate throughout many creative industries, whether it's music, TVs, or indeed movies. So, how do we protect ourselves without a big bad gang of lawyers behind us trolling the internet looking for infringements of our images? Well, as with most things in life, you just Google it. Now, I'm going to assume that you know what google.com is. So all you need to do is go to the search menu on there, and you'll actually see in the little search bar, there's a little camera icon. Now, if you click that, a little pop-up window will show up asking you to either direct them to a URL of an image or you upload an image yourself. Now, personally, I actually just upload the image because I'm too lazy to try and find a URL of my images. So what I do is I just upload the image, and once it's done that, what Google does is actually reverse image searches their database. Google trolls the internet for images. That's how their search works. So what they're doing is actually the reverse of that. You give them an image that you want to see if it's on any other website, and that's exactly what it does. It trolls their database to see if they have any matches that look like your image. It's really that simple. So once you get the results back, it usually comes up with your website first that you've hosted the image on. But after that, that's usually where the infringements start. So as you can see here, my image here is being used on a bunch of different websites that I did not give them permission to use it on. So now that you've potentially found someone infringing on your work, what should you do next? Contact a lawyer. Please don't be one of those people that sends an invoice to a company out of the blue and expecting it to be paid. This really sets you up on the wrong foot to begin with before you've even started, and if nothing else, it makes you look really unprofessional because you haven't contacted a lawyer first. There's a whole host of other reasons why this isn't a smart move to do, but instead of covering them here, I want to direct you to a video to watch here on YouTube, and I also want to recommend a book. The video here on YouTube is on the B&H channel, and I'll link it in the description below. It features New York-based attorney Ed Greenberg and Jack Resnicki, New York-based photographer, and together they're well known within the creative industry as being a big voice for the legal matters for all things creative and photographers specifically. It is a great video to watch. It covers a great deal of depth. No matter where you are based in the world, it is a highly recommend watch for me. I really like this video, and it covers a lot of details to do with copyright. The book I want to recommend is also by Jack and Ed. It is called The Copyright Zone, a legal guide for photographers and artists in the digital age. Now, this is a fantastic book that goes into much greater depth than that video. So if you're really interested in knuckling down and learning a lot more about the specifics of the legal matters, definitely pick up this book. I highly recommend it. I have it on my iPad and I read it fairly consistently because it covers a whole bunch of topics and not just on copyright. Also, if you're a Kelby One subscriber, Jack and Ed have a series of videos covering a lot of these topics in depth as well. So if you have an opportunity to watch those videos, I highly recommend doing that as well. So now that you know how to find infringements of your work, I want you to go and do just that. I want you to go to Google and reverse image search a couple of your images. You might be surprised what you find. Once you've done that, I'd love for you to come back and let me know in the comments below what you've found. I'd be really interested to find out. And if any of you have actually dealt with copyright infringements yourselves, I'd love to hear how it all went down, because I'd be really interested to know this stuff. This whole thing really interests me because it's actually an incredibly important topic for the photography industry. This is something that needs to be known by every photographer, new or experienced, because we're not just protecting ourselves individually, we're protecting ourselves as an industry. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I'd love to have you subscribe. I do weekly photography videos where I share with you the tools, tips, tricks, and techniques that I've learned so you can get back out there and shoot better images faster. I also have a special series of videos called vlogs where I bring a little video camera along with me on my shoots when I go out and shoot my images. And I take you along for the entire journey from start to finish. That includes going to the location, scouting for the shots, what settings I'm using, why I'm using those settings, and everything else in between. I really enjoy doing those videos and people seem to enjoy those too. So if that sounds like something of interest to you, check out the videos in my channel here. And if you want to learn more about me and my photography, head over to destructivepixels.com. So until next time guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.